Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far. Today's tutorial I'm super excited about because I'm kind of combining two and making it into one. I'm doing my back to school makeup tutorial, which is super simple and easy, and I'm also using 100% drugstore makeup products. So this is my drugstore look that's been requested as well as my back to school look that's been requested, all balled into one. As you can see, this is a much more kind of toned down, natural, everyday, easy makeup look to achieve. So if you want to see a more glammed up, like kind of night out on the town drugstore makeup look, then just comment down below and I would be more than happy to do that for you guys. But in the meantime, if you want to see my back to school and drugstore look, then just keep watching. I'm going to start out by explaining my eyebrows first. Obviously they are already done. It's the same technique I used for my feathered eyebrow makeup look, my feathered eyebrow tutorial. So I will link that down below if you want to see the technique I used. The only difference in that video is I switched the actual product. In the video I used a brow powder and now I'm using a brow pencil. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Brunette. So that's the only difference. That's how I did my brows. All that information is down below if you are curious about it. And now I'm just going to jump right into my face. I already moisturized. My favorite moisturizer at this second, just to keep my skin clear during this stressful back to school time, is the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. So I just do like a pump of that. I don't want to overdo it in the mornings and have to wait too long for my face to dry. So now I'm moving on to primers. I'm using the Milani Prime Perfection for the perimeter of my face and the pore filler from NYX for the center of my face, if that makes sense. Onto foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. This does not specify if it's the matte one or the dewy one. And I also just want to point out that I really usually don't wear makeup to school unless I have fake tan, which right now my arm is a lot tanner than my face, so that's why I'm using that. Or if I have a presentation because I get really red. The main reason that I don't normally wear foundation to school is because A, my hands live on my face and I don't want to walk around with half of my makeup on, or B, just because I'm too lazy in the morning. So we're gonna do this because I have fake tan on right now, and usually the first couple days of school I get anxious and nervous and red, so this is a good thing to do. Moving on to concealer, I'm using the NYX HD concealer. I personally like a really bright under eye, so mine is like 12 shades lighter than my actual skin tone. But just use whatever you want. Again, this is the NYX HD concealer. I'm just placing a little bit underneath my eye, and I'm going to blend and then set right away. And I also like to put concealer on my eyelid just to cover up my veins. To set my concealer today, I'm switching it up and I'm using the Ulta Mineral Translucent Setting Powder. If there's one thing to never forget, it is never forget to set your concealer, especially if you're going to be in school for like 8 hours a day, because concealer does crease just because it's thick, so make sure that you set it. To even out my bright under eye, I've placed some concealer on my chin, my lip, and my forehead, and then what's left of my forehead I'm going to drag down onto my nose. So now that my concealer is all set, I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face, just because I do find in the humidity that sometimes my foundation can slide. I normally don't set my foundation because it feels dry, but today it feels a little bit wet, so I'm using the Dream Wonder powder from Maybelline, and this powder is obviously not translucent. This one matches my foundation. Now I'm finishing off the rest of my face. This is the NYC bronzer that everyone loves. This is in the shade Sunny. So I'm just going to apply that to where I would normally put bronzer. I'm not going to contour or anything. Just some nice bronzing. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am still pretty red even with foundation and concealer on, and for that reason I normally don't do blush when it comes to school, just because my foundation color, I don't know, I don't stay the color of my foundation, and I don't want to be extra red with blush on top of red skin. So I am just moving straight to highlighter. This is actually not a highlighter, this is an eyeshadow. This is from Maybelline, and it is in the shade Champagne Fizz. It's a nice shimmer, and it's really finely milled, so no, you're not going to have chunks of glitter on your face, but that is one of my favorite drugstore highlights. I have others, and I wasn't really feeling them today. I really wanted something light and pretty and kind of just iridescent, so this is what I'm going with today. You see? As far as mascara goes, I'm using the DJV Rave Volume Lash. This is not quite out yet, but it is coming in September, and it's going to be at Rite Aid, so this does, in my book, classify as a drugstore product. So let's get to the mascara. As far as lips go, I like to keep it super simple, so I would recommend either doing a gloss or something really... I normally stick to a NYX lip gloss. Honestly, NYX is so good. I love their lip glosses. This is the Angel Food Cake Butter Lip Gloss. It's a really pretty pinky natural nude. And then I also have this Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Color. This is in the shade Nude Thrill. I just want to point out that this is not a liquid lipstick. I don't personally wear liquid lipsticks to school because my lips are always dry. So after an hour or two, they look really weird on my lips. So this is kind of like a semi-nude, I would say. Not semi-nude, a semi-matte, I would say. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this first and then put on a little bit of that lip gloss. For the finishing touch, I'm using the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. This is just going to keep everything where it should be. And after I'm done bathing in that, I just like to go over my face one more time very lightly with a damp sponge. This is just going to lock in that setting spray, as well as pick up anything that I missed the first time, either blending wise or just picking up any excess powder. And there you have it, guys. This is my finished back to school and drugstore makeup look, so I really hope you guys appreciated that. Let me know if you guys are going to use this. Comment down below. And that's all I have. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone. Today's video is a product rave. I've been using the Nobody But Joe Coffee Body Scrubs recently, and they are so good.